Some of you are wondering why I have this person's skull right in front of me, and this is to teach you headaches, because we believe that headache is just headache. At the moment you just have headache, just drink paracetamol, take water and lie down, and it's gonna pass. But you need to understand that that simple idea that you have is probably one of the reasons why some people might not be well, because your head does not have only one type of pain. Your head has many types. Yes. And while some of the headaches are not too serious, some of them are a warning. And today, I'm gonna teach you the different types of headache and how to know which one is which so that you can tell the difference. Because by the time we finish this video, you should be able to listen to your own head and know whether this is the type of headache that water and sleep is gonna fix, or the type of headache that immediately I feel it, I should start running to the hospital immediately. But before we start, I want to know where you are watching this video from. Those of you who are watching from Ghana, you are watching from Nigeria, you are watching from Lagos, you are watching from Canada, you are watching from Texas, you are watching from Atlanta. Tell me in the comment section so that I want to know where my students are, right? And if you're not subscribed, click that red button and this thing. Welcome to the club. This is where we talk about the things that can make you, smarter. So that when you're talking to people, you know you're talking from an informed level. You're not just talking any other thing. You're talking from a trained level. Now, first of all, what's a headache? Headaches fall into two big families. Let me break it down. The first family is what we call primary headache. This is headache where the headache itself is the problem. Nothing serious is hiding. It's just the headache. Pain is just giving you all on its own. Secondary headache is that headache you are feeling is not the real problem. There is something else that is causing the headache to happen. So the headache of the second one, something else is wrong in your body. The headache is just telling you there's problem, but primary headache is the headache itself, right? It's just like if you are driving motor now and you start hearing loud bong, 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 it's probably because your shock absorber is bad, your bonnet is loose, something is happening, right? That problem, once you solve the problem, the sound will go. The same thing is usually happening in your head. Now, the question that we are going to answer today is not how do I stop the pain. It is what is this pain trying to tell me? That's very important because you need to understand what the headache is so that you can know how to treat it or what to do about it. Now let's talk about the regular headaches. This is the one almost everybody has felt, including me, including you. You cannot lie that you have not felt this type of headache before. It's the most common type. We usually call it tension type headache or tension headache. This is Lagos traffic of all headaches. Common, tiring, usually caused by stress. It feels like somebody has tied rubber band around your head. You're feeling like pressure. You're feeling like rope. You're feeling like your head is squeezing on every side. The pain is usually all around. There are some things that can cause it. Number one, stress. Number two, hunger. Number three, you are dehydrated. There's nothing in your body. Or you have been pressing phone. You have been looking at phone like this for too long. Or you have been looking at laptop for too long. You've not been sleeping well. This is not the dangerous type, but it can scatter your whole day. Number two is the migraine. You see, this one is the one I usually have. I don't like it. I don't like it. Now, this one is not just big headache. They say, oh, I have a migraine, but you don't really know what a migraine is. It's a different level entirely. Migraine likes to pick one side of the head. And bang, 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 bang. It feels like they are using mortar to pound your skull one side. See, sometimes you might feel like vomiting. Sometimes it might feel like you want to vomit, but you won't. Sometimes you might even vomit itself. Sometimes you might hate light or noise. You just want to enter one dark room, lock the door, tell everybody, pick up, they go. The slightest ping by your window can cause problem. But you see, before migraine usually starts, there's usually a warning sign. Usually called aura. We call this aura. Some people may start to see zigzag lights, or one side of your body may feel numb, or you can't feel anything there. Then the headache will just start. And sometimes this migraine can last for some hours or even days. So if you know that migraine is this thing, you always have it. We'll talk about the things that can trigger it and how to help it. But well done to us who have tried. Number three is what we call the cluster headaches. This one is very rare, but it's very bad. See, the pain usually comes around one eye. Very serious, right? And It comes in clusters, sometimes for days or weeks, and then it just disappears. But that eye will turn red, water will start to be coming out. Some people will be having runny nose on the same side. Some people will have it to tell you it's one of the most painful things I can ever feel in my life, right? That's a cluster headache. Usually starts around the eye. Now let's talk about the headaches that are not ordinary headaches at all. We've talked about these ones. Let's talk about this type. These are the secondary ones. They're the messengers. If you see any of these signs, hospital straight, like now. Number one type on this side is what we call the thunderclap headache. This is headache that can just be sitting down and it will just land. To land suddenly as if somebody hit your head with plank. You will experience full pain in seconds, unlike these other ones that you see it will slowly be increasing. Some people say it is the worst headache of their lives. It's being brutal. It feels like this is the worst thing that can happen. That kind of sudden brutal headache might mean that there's bleeding inside the brain. It is an emergency. I will say it again. It is an emergency. Number two, on this type of dangerous headaches that you should pay attention to, headache and fever plus stiff neck. Can't move your neck. See, if you have headache, fever, and you can't move your neck and your head is banging, you can't bend your neck to touch your chin like this, or you notice somebody cannot do it. Sometimes it might even come with a rash around the body. That might be meningitis. Now, what is meningitis? It is simply an infection of the covering of the brain, which is inside the skull. So imagine the covering of the brain inside. Infection is wrapping the brain. Please go to the hospital immediately. It's also very common in some children. But children cannot tell you exactly the type of headache. But once you notice neck stiffness, they can't bend their neck, there's a problem. Rush to the hospital. Number three is headache after a knock on the head. Probably you're just walking around and something just hit your head. Bim! Or you were fighting. Bim! They hit you one big punch. On one side of the head. And you start noticing headache. Or you start noticing that you are vomiting. Or the person is confused. They don't know where they are. That's not the time to say, I'm fine, no, don't worry. Now just small fight. What a fight? Where person knock me for head. Please go to the hospital. Blood may be gathering inside that person's brain. Number four, you have headache with signs of stroke. The headache comes with weakness on one hand or weakness on this hand. Or you have the headache and your mouth is twisted to one side, like, or you cannot talk clearly, or all of a sudden it a blow for your eye. That can be a stroke. Remember the word fast. Face dropping, arm weakness one side, speech difficulty, time to rush to the hospital. Don't waste time. Go immediately, because the earlier you're able to deal with the stroke, the easier you can save that person's life and even help reverse the paralysis. Because one of the things that people with stroke have is that they go to the hospital late. And by then, that damage has already settled in the brain that affects that side of the body. Another headache that you should also pay attention to is the headache that will not go away. Fresh headache, especially if it starts after the age of 50, and every week is getting worse. It's worse in the morning when you wake up from sleep, vomiting. Please go to a doctor and do a brain scan. Number 6, this one can be for you, Philomena, especially if you're always taking painkiller. Sometimes that painkiller you are taking every single day might be the same thing that is causing the headache. We call it medication overuse. It means you take the medication, the pain will stop, but then it bounces backwards, so you take the medication again, the pain will stop. If you're taking painkiller for more than 2 days every week, the drug has become a part of the problem. It's called medication-induced headache. So the medicine is also causing the headache because now you have become dependent on it. So what should you now do? Number 1 is that you need to be keeping record about your own headache. Some of you are treating your headache like it's another person's body. When did the headache start? Which side did it start from? How did it feel? What did you eat before or did not eat after it? Do you see that record can be telling you, especially if you're somebody that deals with migraines, you can always tell what can cause or trigger your headache. Number 2 is that the things that actually fix some headaches might be ordinary things like drink water. Some headaches are probably because you're dehydrated. Some headaches can be because you did not eat on time. Some headaches because you're not sleeping well. So manage your stress, try and be resting before you try and take medication. In case you reduce your TikTok time. You're squeezing your face now, I'm telling you. Go and check every time you're like this. Number 3, you see, if you decide to use painkillers for your headaches, use them correctly, right? They are supposed to help you once in a while, not breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Some of you need it almost every day. That's a sign to go and see your doctor to find out what the root cause might be, not for you to go to the pharmacy and buy more painkillers for a headache. Because the more you continue using it, you might be hiding the underlying sign. For example, now, for me, I'm having headache. It was from when I was in university till almost 10 years, 11 years after I found out that, there's something inside your brain, and it's a tumor, but it's not your portion. But for me, I had it. So if I was continuing taking painkiller, I must have been hiding it until bam. It's either I blind or I have stroke or, God forbid, God to glory. Another thing you also need to pay attention to is your blood pressure, because high blood pressure is usually silent. But you see, check your blood pressure too sometimes. Don't wait for headache to tell you that your blood pressure is high, because most of the time it will not even tell you anything at all. It will just be damaging things inside your body. Let me also say this. If you are pregnant and you have a serious headache, your face is swelling, your hand is swelling, you can't see well, that might be a sign of preeclampsia, a dangerously high pressure in pregnancy. Don't say things are gonna get better, I'm gonna pray. Go and see a doctor immediately. So if your headache is headaching you and you don't know which type it is, don't be sitting there and be doing guesswork. You can talk to a real doctor using our doc. How? There's a link on this page. Look at this phone number that is here. Click the phone number on your WhatsApp. Pin it. Tell it, I want to talk to a doctor about my headache. Bam! It will connect you to a doctor and you can find out the type of headache that is really doing you like this. You've not left your house. So Emeka, share this video with your friends that like to swallow painkiller like sweets. Nkechi, send it to your friend that's always suffering migraine in peace. Let's form WhatsApp group. Or you might just be saving a person's life today, because that person's headache might be the headache that might send them to the hospital. I know somebody that blood burst inside their brain. Wham! They did not know. 3 days, 4 days. By the time they eventually found out, it was God that saved that person's lives. So please, this video now that you are sharing to somebody else might be the thing that saved their life. And for those of you who actually share these videos, well done. You are saving life. Your reward is in heaven. Remember, this is the Aproko Doctor School of Medicine. I'll see you in the next video.